Hello, my friend. I am Dr. Mohammad Shulchoduri, MSCOO7 version. Welcome to medical science class. As a student of medical science, I wanted to take flavor every branch of science. What key to things say, do, that is birth, that is knowledge, that is real science, that is good work, that is an art. As a Muslim, we are the one and only key to accept all allocation, last and best public knowledge. What is science? Science is anything, any matter, any event, any problem, any occurrence can solve by logic, document, data, and mathematical improvement with experiment. That is science. What is medical science? Medical science is the branch of science as a creation describe elaborated about medical science is the branch of science describe elaborated creation like human homo sapiens. So my penta supporter medical science and we describe elaborated about nervous system in medical science, central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, and what is life and creator created who, body or life first, and creator created life first. What is the document evidence about that? What is life? Life is a special type of energy contains sense. In presence of life, sense alive. In absence of life, all same time. Now you saw that eye, hearing, human have fifth sense. You know that eye, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, feeling. If anyone believe one and only creator, follow the rules regulation of one and only creator, then that human develops six sense. By that sense, that human can communicate with creator. But in case of dead patient, what happens? Alive patient. Why we say death? What thing is absent? The cell, cellular component is everything is okay. Before death and after death, you see the weight. But if nanometer is weight is differ, if life is equal more or less picometer, if nanometer weight is differ and picometer weight is remain, what happens? You can weight difference in pico nano. Okay, no, not in pico nano keep differ. You can differ that, not differ that, or not difference that. Still now that is researching point. Life is a special type of sense contains life is a special type of energy contains sense. If life more than nano or more than nano, we can easily see that by electronic microscope, highly electronic microscope. Nanometer atom can see. And picometer how we see? A highly electronic microscope picometer how can we can see? Now my friend supporter, you know that the research about in science the life is not discovered, and medical science spread the you see the death of the scientist. Sir Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, death. What is the death formula? You know that. And why you world famous scientists not alive presence? Why you not do that? They research about hot thing. You know that sun, moon, earth, universe, observable universe. But if observable universe research about us, in case of energy have sense, in case of space creation, space have sense, and creation time, beginning of the first creation, time is calculated. In that time, at that moment, any creation like creation space energy atom can calculate. Human can calculate. This is the 100 years old atom, or 1,000, or billion, or trillion years old atom in our universe. Okay, fine. Human can know that. In case of Sir Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, they are died. World famous scientists. They are also creation, you know that. And I am also creation, you know that. My hair become white. Not forever, you know that. There is a spot, you know, hair. Okay, fine. So I am also creation. In medical science field, creator is one and only. What is the proof made about that? Everybody believe creator is one and only. But first present future forever, constantly. But medical science field, for example, one human contain one life, not more than one life. And from sperm, father sperm, mother ovum, made from a zygote. From single cell to trillion cell equal more or less trillion cell human. Equal or more or less trillion cell human. And you know that the maximum human is, you know, the all over the world, good well-being. That same process of human, same law. Single cell to mitosis division, and in case of germ cell, meiosis division. You know the same process. By that process, the the same process same. If creator more than one, the process will be the change. Process is not is, was, is, will not say. The process will change. The, the beginning of the human to is till now, the process is change. The process is same. How human come in earth. That is the reason creator is one and only. Now you see that medical science field, if you say DNA test lie detector machine, if you say creator is more than one, now the signal come from the left side of the brain. If you say creator is one and only, past, present, future, the signal come from the right side of the brain. Before that, you tell lie, the signal come from the left side of the brain. You tell truth, signal come from the right side of the brain. If you say that creator is one and only, past, present, future, the signal come from the right side of the brain, more commonly. In case of lie detector machine, electroencephalography or a signal machine, by that you can also identify. If you say by also DNA clearance, if you say creator one and only, you DNA clearance. If you say creator more than one or creator is not present, now the DNA clearance reduced. If you continue that, the DNA clearance is reduced. And then you here for equal DNA power reduce, cell power reduce, life power reduce, and you will be die. If your DNA clearance equal more or less below to the 33. And you know that that is the reason creator is one and only proven in medical science field. Past, present, future. Somebody say God is sure, Bhagavan, Khuda, Mabuli. All are one and only creator. I say Allah is a Muslim, one and only creator. Allah is the one and only creator except Allah. All are creation last and best prophet. Now you know that the science field soul is not, is researchable. In case of, as per know, you know that soul is a researchable thing and research. And creator created body or soul. You DNA test lie detector machine, sit down. Creator created soul first, human soul, then created body, then soul fit in body. Now we can testify that DNA test lie detector machine. Easily testified. How creator created a soul, human soul. For example, for explanation, that if I explain that creator real energy content kun change in prior kun. If creator from the creator real thinking, say kun create unreal thinking. Unreal thinking, if before that creation is space, creation energy condense, you know that thinking. Unreal thinking come to visible. Unreal thinking then creator say kun unreal sound energy. Uncreated sound energy convert to light energy. Why sound energy convert to light energy? If you sound energy capture by that, if you sound energy capture and you found the sound wave, lighting, if sound energy, you know that capture and you go to the visible form, you found it. Okay, fine. Because energy go to the all one type to, by the fundamental law of physics, energy go to the one type to another by the permission of creator, by the law of creation energy. That is for creation energy, never create, never destroy. That is for creation, not for creator. And go to the one type to another type by the law of By the permission of creator, by the law of creator. Now my Penvez about our life is a special type of sense, life is still a special type of energy contains sense. In presence of life, sense alive, in absence of life, sense die. And death patient, you see the death patient is the example. Why you are not say death patient or dead? Why you say that? What is the difference between the alive and dead? Alive person and dead person. What thing missing? You say we don't know. What thing missing in dead person? That is called life. You see that say the cellular component is still alive. Artificial machine. You know that the ICU intensive care, artificial life supporting machine can alive the cell. You give the artificial life saving machine body alive. Artificial nutrition cell alive. But what thing is absent? Why not come in? Why not alive? Cell is alive, artificial nutrition, artificial life support machine, everything is given, but sense is not around. What thing absent? What thing? That is the life. What thing absent? That thing is life. That is the document evidence proven. You go to the death experiment and death patient, you give the artificial machine, life support machine, all cell can alive by nutrition process. But what thing is not? Why not sense come? For that reason you give to electricity, other thing. You give the electricity.